Next up, Brian Pitts.
Thank you very much, Brian Pitts, Justice Jesus. Two matters. Blueprint Commission report. Most of you should be familiar with that. Of course, that failed. Senate Bill 700 is what it was. House Bill 7087 is what it was in 2008 session. Didn't cost much for you to pass that bill. Kind of lengthy in page, but again, we're talking about our kids. This is supposed to be a solution bracket to help our juveniles. This is a copy of the report. Many of you can get it later on, but I'm sure many of you have seen it. It's a nice glossy piece, but it is right on the money. In that, it had legislation with boards and councils. Those existed for some time. They were advising and coordinating councils. Some are living, some dying. It's just out there. Well, that was supposed to clear that issue. That takes personal to me because I'm an officer and a member of my Pinellas and Sixth Circuit Board Juvenile Justice Council. That's in the language of the bill. You can look at that later. Nevertheless, you need to support that. Get Victor Chris, Senator Chris, and well, Needham is gone now, but somebody you need to get that bill running. I mean, it was based on something that was a hot topic at that time. Second issue, judicial reform. We know how the budgeting issue. Yes, I think it's quite evident. We need to get a trust fund in there somewhere. The 1% of general GR. That was brought up before Safety and Security Council in the House. I brought that up last session. It's interesting now where everybody was 1% trust fund. Interesting. But that's all right. I don't have to take the credit. Everybody's supposed to share in this. Issue, the judiciary in itself, okay, here's the deal. I don't want to hear the separation of powers thing. Look, if I'm in the court and I'm pro se and a judge does not do a forerunner in a criminal proceeding, I'm going to tell you right now, that judge needs to go to jail. If you understand law, you know if a pro se litigant appears in a criminal setting, a judge is supposed to do a forerunner. Well, apparently these judges don't fear doing wrong. There needs to be some legislation and a separate entity, because here's the next thing I heard. Prosecutors, public defenders, and attorneys, out of fear of favor, well, we don't do that. What do you mean you don't do that? Here's the criminal offense the judge just committed or the state attorney just committed. You need to take that under advisement and prosecute this person. Oh, well, no, we don't want to do that. It's a matter of camaraderie. We want to do that. And anyway, we practice before this judge every day. Wait a minute. Okay, now if I do a bad check, the public, you coming after me real quick. But when the judge do something, so I'm going to end right there. You need to fix the judiciary. It's got problems.
Thank you. Any questions for Mr. Pitts? Thank you so much.